you ever noticed that some people seem to just take things in their stride, no matter what life throws at them, while others are deeply affected by the opinions of those around them or changes in circumstance? More to the point, which category do you fall into? The difference comes down to one key psychological concept: locus of control. This is how to understand it and change it if you need to. The study of locus of control focuses on the fundamental level of agency people credit themselves with, and how this affects their choices of behaviour and sense of well-being. The theory examines an important difference between two distinct mindsets. People with a predominantly external locus of control believe that external things, such as circumstance, luck, or the actions of other people, have the ultimate power to influence the way they feel and therefore act. Someone with this perspective may say or think things like, "She made me angry," "He made me do it," or "The weather was horrible, so I was in a bad mood." By presuming that things on the outside have power over us, we teach ourselves that our happiness, success, and health all hinge on fate, luck, and other people's actions, rather than our own. This can lead to a potentially deep and enduring feeling of helplessness, not least because a similar dynamic gets to work on the inside too. While in this mindset, we may put our automatic thoughts and feelings into the external category and assume that they also have complete control over how our days go and our lives go, leading to a sense of powerlessness in relation to our emotions, our urges to engage in habitual behaviours, and any other type of internal process. So where does this unhelpful mindset come from? An external locus of control comes about as a result of resistance, of pushing difficult experiences away. Although I need to point out that we won't necessarily know that we're resisting. Rather than doing this on purpose, our resistance may be a part of a learned defense mechanism born out of trauma or other challenges faced early in life. We're going to talk more about this later. Either way though, consciously or unconsciously, it's normal to try to disown our most uncomfortable thoughts and feelings. But in doing so, we make them other, as if they are external to us. In other words, it's to put them into the place where we believe the power is. Ultimately, our own thoughts and emotions can become monsters in our minds. So if an external locus of control is the helplessness mindset, then how do we internalize our sense of control? Well, we need a combination of self-awareness and solid boundaries, neither of which are easy to develop necessarily, but they're on the table for all of us. So if you want to do the work, I challenge you to start by considering this question. What's one thing or person with the ability to influence your mood significantly? And how might your life change if you were to simply decide that that thing or person does not actually have control over how you feel?